Hey everybody, this is the introduction to Triberr if you've never heard of it. I've been on the shared blogger platform for the last 5 years, and it's a great way to share your posts between other bloggers and share their Twitter reach. And the problem that most people have is getting set up because it can be a little bit tricky. And I'm already logged in, but I'm going to pretend that I'm not. So if I were going to go and register here up at the top right, you put your name in, address, and your blog. Go ahead and sign up. And once you're signed up, then let me go ahead and log in, and I'll show you how. The old way was to sign in with Twitter, so that still works for me. And I'll go ahead and log in through the Twitter API. And as you can see, I've got my stream of things that I'm going to end up sharing. And then I've got tribes, of which I am in a large number of tribes. And over here, it shows invitations to tribes. And you can do one person on auto sharing if you don't buy Triberr Prime. I prefer to manually approve posts so I don't send too much in the stream. And then people who don't share anything, they get muted and out of the bazillion tribe mates I have in all my tribes. I have 309 muted. Don't miss them. So what I'm going to do before I get started with going through the stream is you go to settings first because you've got your blog logged in. If you're self-hosted, you're going to want to get the Triberr plugin, and I'll get to that in just a minute. This is where it shows where your blog is, and the feed doesn't check itself. So if you're not on self-hosted, you'll need to, every time you do a post, check feed so it'll try to suck it in. Otherwise, you can get the plugin, show your blog token, and you're supposed to guard that. I'm not doing a very good job of that, but whatever. And then if you only have one blog, you can assign tribes, and you can only change it once a month. So if you have more than one Twitter account and more than one blog, then make sure that you're satisfied for at least 30 days. So once you get your tribes assigned, and you either get the plugin and configure it with the token whenever you do the configuration. And if you're, like I said, if you're not on self-hosted, then you're going to need to check your feed every time you post. It has a place for you to put your social networks. The only social networks it shows is Twitter, but looks like I'll have to re-add Facebook account and re-add my LinkedIn account, which is not a big deal. And imports looks like something that's new. And I usually keep the original description from the RSS feed because I add the two hashtags that are going to work out best for Twitter at that point. And the next place you're going to go, we'll go to contact settings. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just put in your information, and you're going to go to the stream, and that's all the people where you're going to set that up, how often you're going to have tweets going out. You don't want to have to worry about tweets going out every 5 minutes because it's going to flood your followers and you'll lose followers that way. And I'm at 20 minutes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put it at 30 minutes. And the click to share post, I'll show you what that is. And you definitely want to show your images in the screen because any tweets that have images are going to get a lot more attention and traction. And the people who share content, they get top preference. So I go ahead and hit yes for that. And up here is where I'm going to go to tribes. Well, I've done tribes, so let's go to the stream. And these are all the posts that I want to approve. And the great thing about this is you can share all of these on most of your platforms by not doing anything else. So you've already got automated curated content. So this is going to go over to Pinterest, and it will also go to Twitter because it's really a little too late on a Friday for LinkedIn. So we've got a recipe, and that's going to go under the board that I have, my Cool Kitchen and Recipes board. And that's just a demonstration of what you can do. And during peak time, you can opt to share it on LinkedIn, Google Plus, Monday through Friday. Between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. is the best time to share. And then always share it to Twitter. If you have a Facebook fan page and you like to share food, then you can go ahead and share that one. Otherwise, when you click Add to Queue, that's scheduled and it will be tweeted in the interval that you want. So you're just going to go through and pick the things that you like. And this particular guy happens to be in Atlanta, where I am. So, and he's always good about sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and add him to Pinterest. Since he's a chef, I'm going to put him under the Cool Kitchen board. And you have the option to post to Facebook and Twitter from there, but sometimes it's kind of wonky. So I prefer to do it the more complicated way. And basically, you just go through the stream until it doesn't let you do it anymore, or it's empty. And I usually share a variety of content, including books. I'll share giveaways of crafty stuff and cool stuff. I'm not a giveaway queen. Sweepers are not really my audience, but it is for some people. And I'm going to try to save that one, but I'll do that later because it's taking too much time. And all you have to do, and if you don't want to have to do all of this, you don't have to. You can just share it to Twitter. You're still going to get attention when they share your stuff. And a lot of people don't do hashtags in their titles, and they're missing out on traffic. Now, this is a person who is pretty savvy with Triberr and social media and blogging. So I always go ahead and share hers, and notice how she has her hashtags in there. So you've got your tribes that you get assigned to or you get invited to. I have 3 of my own, and there are slots available. Bonfires used to be for questions. Let's see if that's still the same. Yes, it looks like they have a lot of different things that it's almost like a news forum for general stuff. And then campaigns, haven't seen any campaigns roll out in a while. Test campaign, that's been sitting there for a long time. And it looks like they might have something open, but I'm not sure how current they are. I know that I saw this a couple years ago, so I would ignore campaigns for right now until something else happens. And then the queue button is new from 2011, so I'm kind of revisiting. And it's the same thing as your stream. And if you want to be fair and it's been a few days, go down and do the oldest. And if you don't want to share anything, or you know that you haven't been blogging and you need to clear your stream, you just go down and you click the delete, and it should clear the stream. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how Triberr works out. And if you have any questions, just let me know. All right.